Welcome to ShadowMeTarot. We are going to, this is sort of an unboxing of The Messengers of Heart by Mahrukh, which is on Etsy. Her store is on Etsy. It's Mahrukh. This is from a different deck. It's just the back of this deck only has the X and not the name. But this deck is called Messengers of the Heart, and that's actually quite a beautiful, I love all of her decks, to be honest with you. Okay, so Messengers of the Heart, taming the beast. You make them putty in your hands. They know their old conquering ways will not work with you. And I have so many of these. I don't know that we'll read every card, but we'll try. Temptation. Each day gets harder and harder to resist what they know in their heart to be true. They see you as their forbidden fruit. At last. They don't want you to give up now when you've come this far, because it will be worth it in the end. Old wounds. Their unhealed childhood wounds prevent them from forming meaningful and long-lasting relationships. Divine blueprint. They're going within to find their higher purpose and discover the meaning of life and this connection. Game over. They fear your wrath. They know you're no longer entertaining their half-hearted effort. Solitude. Time spent in solitude has given them a chance to get to know themselves better and set a more solid foundation. Mysterious one. The mystery of you intrigue them. You keep them guessing and engaged, very different from the rest. Slipped away. Though they never had you, to them you will always be the one that got away. They regret the chances they didn't take. Unseen factors. There's more to this love story, though you cannot see it now. There's still much more to unfold. Haunted. Their vivid dreams haunt them. They dream of how they broke your heart and you moving on with someone else. Coldness. They feel you pulling away. They wish they can pull you back and convince you they are worth keeping. Beauty and grace. They find you extremely beautiful, but your beauty intimidates them. They think someone else is more deserving. Children. Children are affecting this connection. Be patient and allow them to resolve things for the highest good of all. Twin flame. You don't have to be or do anything for them to love you. Their higher self wants union as much as you do. Insatiable. They have an insatiable thirst, a thirst that no one else but you can satisfy, craving for your more and more, or craving for you more and more. Jeez. Okay. Unsighted. They are unable to see the complete extent of the toxicity they brought into the connection because that's all they know. Endings. They entered your life to test you, teach you, and bring out the very best in you. Now their part in your story is over. Divine intervention. They are experiencing many tower moments in their life where it's helped them gain clarity on this connection. Leap of faith. They did not expect this love to run this deep. They're putting their pride aside and taking that leap of faith. Fairy tale. They think this kind of love only happens in fairy tale stories because to them you are too perfect to believe it's true. Passion ignited. Their intense sexual desire towards you is making it hard for them to know the difference between lust and love. Message. They want to message you and explain everything to you, but they know they have to do right by you. Unspoken love. They've been carrying a torch for you all alone, but unable to confess their love due to their fear of rejection. Building an empire. They see how their focus on material things hasn't made them happy and only holding them back from love. Energy cords. Despite the distance between you, they still feel the energetic cords that is keeping you two connected. Awakening. The awakening process has begun. They now hold a new understanding of love and recognize the connection. Betrayal. Their fleeting heart will only end up betraying you in the end. Your soul deserves better. Lustful desires. There's a difference between love and lust. Don't let your desire destroy you. Overcome the spirit of lust. Exhausted. There's a lot of baggage that needs to be taken care of before they approach you. They're really trying to trust the situation. On a pedestal, you're the queen of their heart, the queen of their fiercely guarded castle. It's only fear that makes them run. Dark night, they're experiencing massive upheaval to help them align with new levels of love with themselves and the connection. Plotting, they're stepping up their game to get your attention because they know you have plenty of other options. Breaking free, they are freeing themselves from their self-imposed prison and leaving behind all that kept them away from you. Lack of faith, leaving you out in the cold has been one of their biggest regrets, which has made them lose hope in the situation. Battle of the wits, until both of you learn to let your guard down and be vulnerable, this will continue to be a battle. Release, when they set you free, they felt the sting from your absence. Don't let their silence fool you. Missing you. Their life feels empty without you. They miss you more than words can say, but they think it's too late to fix things. Gossip. There's a lot of gossip that surrounds this relationship that is affecting not only their judgment, but their vision too. Potential. They're deep in their thoughts about you, realizing their distractions prevented them from seeing the potential in you. Looks like the Four of Cups to me. Dreams, they've been dreaming so much about you and want to manifest their dreams into reality. Broken, they feel broken inside and don't feel stable enough to trust themselves with your heart at this time. Be patient. Frequency, they are aligning to the frequency of love and operating at a high frequency vibration with openness to receiving. Investigating, they are secretly snooping around and asking friends about you in order to see if you're dating someone new. Gesture, you can expect some kind of gesture to help strengthen your connection. Give them a chance to prove themselves. Taking aim, they have stepped into their power and taking action towards you. They will not miss the mark this time. Toxicity, their toxic friendships are creating distance between you two and preventing them from seeing the purity of your soul. Discovery, they saw or heard something that turned their sense of reality upside down, left them feeling powerless and trapped. Family tree, there's a cultural differences, different values, beliefs, or traditions that pose a challenge to this connection. Uprooting, they are leaving all this that is familiar to them or a long-term relationship to start a brand new life with you. Resistance, they need time to answer the call of their soul and step into higher levels of consciousness. Sexual union, their greatest sex memory is with you, but it's more than just sex, it's their memory of feeling so close to you. The player lifestyle that wants to find everything they did has stopped looking enticing ever since they met you. The mask, they want to remove the mask they've been wearing and be brave enough to reveal their true feelings. Boundaries, they love that you set strong boundaries for yourself and walk away from those who do not respect them, including them. Unexpected, the answers you seek are coming, but when the answers arrive, it might be too late or you have moved on. Grieving. They're stuck in grief, unable to see that they still have the power to create a positive change. New perspective. They've gained a new perspective and now see how they failed you by their own sabotaging behaviors. Telepathy. The telepathy you share cannot be ignored. Your words are slowly leaving imprints upon their heart. Stone. They are emotionally unavailable. It is for your highest good to move on and find your happiness again. Brewing up. Being ready to expect the unexpected because something is brewing and it's gaining momentum. The fight. Their inner warrior is being activated. They're getting ready to fight for you and overcome their fears of love. Wishing well. There's a lot of excitement in the air. You're awakened a new life in them that has lost in a field of possibilities. I know I messed that up, but you can sort of see it. Anxiously waiting. They're searching for you in everything, feel you everywhere, always in the back of their mind, hoping they run into you. Choices. There's a choice they have to make. They know time is not on their side and risk losing you forever if they don't. Music. Music brings them closer to you. Certain songs remind them of just how special your connection was to them. Divine truth. We are helping this connection evolve to see things as they really are and bring to light all that has been hidden. The gods favor you. Now is the time. Your prayers have been heard. You will succeed and be vindicated. Love is a fire. You've set their heart on fire, and the soul ever burning and unquenchable, its natural and undeniable connection. Serendipity. They're leaving things up to chance and hoping the universe will intervene and bring the two of you together. Dealt a bad hand. They wish they'd met you at a different time because they feel they'll never get to see what the connection could have been. The journey. This love journey may be long and challenging, but so long as you are with them, you'll never walk alone. Dark side. They have a dark side that no one knows and feels it's their true side, but too afraid to show you. Healing. They're at the end of a big healing cycle, coming to peace with their past and bringing back balance in the connection. Back and forth. They are trying to make sense of this connection, but their emotions swing back and forth between two extremes. The unknown. The unknown scares them. They see the abundance you bring into their life, but they fear being wrong. Regret. They are having a hard time forgiving themselves for treating you poorly, much less expecting you to forgive them. Resurrection. What you thought to be lost forever will come back, and you will witness the impossible made possible. Foolish. They feel like a fool for crossing the line and messing up the connection, but too embarrassed to come forward. Justice. They're trying to do the right thing by offering you something more solid and giving careful consideration. Power couple. They see that both of you have an equal exchange of power, which can make you unstoppable as a couple. Marriage. They see you as marriage material, someone that inspires them to create a strong foundation for marriage. Losing battle. You are fighting a losing battle against your opposition. Don't downgrade yourself. Play at your level and not theirs. The witch. They see how powerful and magical you are, and sometimes they wonder if you have them under a love spell. Overflow. Their heart is overflowing with love, so much it scares them because their love for you has no end. Watching you. They've been watching your social media to see what you post and get clues to know how to approach you. Coming apart. Meeting you was unexpected. You changed their whole world forever, feeling lost as they lose their old identity. Mixed signals. That cloudy space between hot and cold is their way of telling you they're not totally sure if they're into you or not. Innocence. Your innocence and kind heart makes them love you, but feel they must push you away to protect you from themselves. Stuck in a loop. A pattern has become familiar to them, and they are wanting to break free from the same loop they keep repeating. Past life. Their soul recognized your soul from the moment they met you. They knew you were the one they've been waiting for. Hopeful. They are opening themselves to love, allowing themselves to dream and plan because you give their life meaning. Divinely guided. You have met your divine flame. Just follow the signs to your soul and everything will occur in divine timing. The rival. They chose someone else over you, and though it wasn't what they wanted, they thought it was the right thing to do. Unfounded fear. They are afraid to trust and get hurt. The illusion is keeping them locked in anxiety, unable to act upon their love. Separation. They're focusing on their own personal journey and choosing not to focus on love because there's nothing to give. Guarded. They are still very guarded and trapped behind their own emotional defenses. Allow them to fall in love in steps. Ancestral karma. They are clearing negative ancestral patterns that were passed down through generations. Don't rush the journey. Breakthrough. They are planning right now to come toward you to ask for a second chance. Expect communication real soon. Permanent mark. You left a permanent mark on their heart that can't be erased even if they tried. You will always be remembered. And that is the Messengers of the Heart deck by Mahrukh. And this is another deck of her called True Intentions. It looks like that. But in any case, Mahrukh. If you liked this deck, please like, subscribe, and share. Let me know which card resonated most for you. What's going to make you buy the deck? What's going to make you not buy the deck? I look forward to see your comments. Thanks so much for watching. Have a beautiful day.